Chapter 16. Kelsey's Point of View. After witnessing the disgusting public display of vampires draining humans, I don't think I'll ever be hungry again. Maybe it's a good thing that this will be our last date. Sorta makes Colt's lifestyle seem like the proverbial piece of cake humans are so fond of. Victor rubs the back of his neck and glances at me. Are you mad at me? No. My mind is struggling to figure out why he took me to the club. There's no room for anger at the moment. So, what's on your mind? He opens my car door, and I slide inside. Do I tell him the truth, or do I drop it since it's not that important to my future? Maybe for a sense of peace, I should be honest. Why did you bring me to the club? You do know that my kind isn't welcome here. His mouth opens, but nothing comes out. His eyebrows knit together for a minute. Victor falls back against the seat. Bad decision on my part. Did you hope to gain something from this? What if we had started a riot? So you know. He looks out the window. Does it bother you? Not the point, Victor. I roll my eyes. You shouldn't have brought me here. If someone caught me, who's going to catch you? Counsel? All they need to know is we're two friends out for the night. Next time I won't bring you here. I now know my coven won't support us. There won't be a next time. There can never be another date. Victor taps his fingers on the steering wheel. Why not? I don't care that you're a succubus. Are you as narrow-minded as the rest of the beings in this town? Well, that hurt. It hurt a lot. No, I'm not. Then what's the problem? He barks. I don't want to tell him about Colt. I want one more night not to think about my life with him. Just take me back to Lena's, please. His tone softens. Is that what you really want? No, I admit. Then relax. He removes his phone, enables the Bluetooth setting, and within Temptations, A Demon's Fate, a favorite song of mine, blares through the speakers. I don't want to give up on Victor. It doesn't matter to me that he's a vampire. We share similar interests. Music, books, movies, and even the color black. And there's this connection that I can't ignore. It's more than an emotion. His aura has changed since we first met. There are times when I can see a flicker of silver within it, like my aura is reaching out to him. It's so unfair that for the sake of my family, I have to give up what I've been wanting for the longest, a chance at love and happiness. So, what do you do for fun? Victor's deep voice breaks through my thoughts. I glance over at the Mohawk River and notice a few people strolling by the water's edge. If they only knew the danger lurking around. I turn to Victor and say, absolutely nothing. I guess you could count hanging out with Lena. I don't believe you. You're too beautiful to just hang out with one person. Do you go anywhere for fun? The coffee house and Lena's place. That's it. A homebody. A faint smile dances on his lips. Something else we have in common. I shake my head from side to side. Be serious. I saw how popular you are at the club. You're not a homebody. Those are employees and members of my coven. That doesn't make me popular, just well known. Well, despite their negativity, I did have a nice time with you tonight. I can't wait to do it again, he says. Victor, I was serious when I said we can't go out again. I might as well tell him so that he can move on. So that way we can both move on. I'm promised to someone else. His head rocks back. Who? An incubus. I'm sure you don't know him. Who? He demands. Colt, son of the Najax? You've got to be kidding me. When did this happen? After our last date. I'm sorry. I should have told you sooner. Yeah, but you had no problem going out with me anyway. I can't tell if he's disgusted or disappointed or both. I wanted just one more night with you, I plead. I just wanted Najax be damned, he hisses. Victor moves too fast for me to stop him. He's across the console in an instant, claiming my lips with his. My heart, along with the air around me, comes to a grinding halt. Time freezes, and I'm waiting for the familiar pull, the feeling that ignites my soul and nourishes me. It doesn't come. Sweat trickles down my back. I try to break off the kiss, but Victor won't stop. Panic grips me. There's no increase in energy. His kiss gets stronger and deeper. Why hasn't he faded? My mind locks on what's not happening, rather than focusing on what is going on. Something sharp pricks my lip. Victor moans and pulls away. Shock? Surprise? I don't know what word to use as my hand moves toward my mouth. What was that about? Don't! Victor grasped my wrist, stopping me from wiping the blood sneaking down my chin. Instead, he wipes my face with his thumb, licks the crimson drop from his finger, and exhales loudly. Radiance spreads across his lips, and his fangs are lowered. You are magnificent. I've been wanting to do that ever since we met. Anger clouds my thinking. How dare he put me in such a dangerous position? What you did was wrong, Victor. What if something happened to me in there? Those monsters could have torn me apart. You're exaggerating. Nothing would have happened with me there. I wouldn't have allowed it. I start to bite my lip, but it's too sore. I run my tongue along the surface. The prick marks are still there. Why did you bite me? He leans his head against the seat. Temptation, pure and simple. Like I said, I've been wanting to do that since I met you. It was dumb, true, but I couldn't help myself. There's something about you, Kelsey. Something that draws me to you. I know you feel it. Doesn't matter what I feel. I wish I didn't feel it. If I didn't, this wouldn't be so difficult. I told you, I'm promised to Colt. He shakes his head. Now look who's doing dumb things. Why did you agree on it? It was either him or this older incubus in England. You're not answering my question. Because my mother wishes it, I snap. I don't have control over my powers. Without control, I kill people. I'm putting my brother's life in jeopardy. If Consul knew he was cleaning up my messes, he'd be exiled. So you're in favor of this match? His eyebrows lower. You care about this incubus? I swallow hard. I don't have a choice. Avoiding my questions again? I stare down at my feet. No to both questions. Victor clears his throat. I don't care about Colt or my coven's reaction to you. We'll find a way to be together. My eyes rock over to him. He doesn't understand. How many times must I say it? There can be no us. Explain it to me. Obviously, I don't see it the way you do. Victor, we're different species. There's no way Consul will allow us to have a relationship. Even our DNA is against us being together. But what's most important, all that really matters, is the Najax won't accept it. I don't care about any of those things, especially the Najax. He's just a demon like all of us. He can't harm me. I think you're wrong there. But even if he can't harm us, he can make life miserable for all of us. I'm not worth the agony. Fine. He holds his palms out. I'll drop the matter if you convince me. Of what? Tell me you didn't enjoy the kiss. Tell me you don't want me in your life. Tell me those things and I'll take you home right now. Crap. Victor's asking me to lie to him because I can't tell him those things. Kissing him felt right. If I had stayed in the moment, it would have been perfect. I want to kiss him again, but if I tell him what he needs to hear, there won't be another one. I can't imagine my life without him in it. He makes me feel things I've never felt. There's no way I can go back to how I was before him, ashamed of my emotions. Kelsey, I'm waiting. I twist my fingers together as if the answer can be found there. If I tell you I enjoyed it, if I tell you I want you in my life, how does this work? How can we be together? He moves closer. His cold finger traces my lower lip. Let me worry about it, but I'll figure it out. His hand snakes through my hair. He cups the back of my head and kisses me. I admit, kissing Victor is a little strange. The first chill is a little off-putting. Gradually, his lips warm beneath mine. It becomes welcoming, something I don't want to miss out on, ever again. Furious pounding interrupts us. I look over Victor's shoulder and see my brother standing beside the car.